Hello, people of God. This is the voice of your servant evangelist Andre Tosu. Once again, I bless you in the name of Jesus Christ. And today, this is the 10th video of my program, Fulfilling God's Plan for Your Life, that I'll be sharing with you every month. And today's theme is a very compelling one, and it is the reward of a faithful servant. You see, we are living in the material world, and every effort that we put in or whatever we do, we want to get a reward for. The same way, God, as a spirit, rewards his children, and God's reward goes beyond the natural one. So sometimes you'll be hearing from Christians, what am I going to get by going to church every Sunday? What am I going to get by praying every day, reading my Bible, fasting and co? What am I going to get? No, you are not the first person who has asked us such question. If you in the Bible, Malachi asked the same question. Let's go quickly to Malachi 3 verse 14. Malachi 3 verse 14. It's written, "You have said it is useless to serve God. What profit it is that we have kept his ordinances, and that we have walked as mourners before the Lord of hosts." You see, Malachi, as many Christians of this day, they are actually disturbed. They are asking so many questions. I've been serving God for so many years, I've not seen anything. I've been serving God for 10 years, for 15 years. There's no result to show up for. And most of them get discouraged and give up the faith and end up thinking that God doesn't actually reward. No, God is a rewarder, and he's actually reward his own servant, the faithful one as well. Now, let me define what is a reward. Reward is simply something you receive from a service rendered or a good action. Let's assume you ask me to come and sweep your room for you. That when I sweep the room, you will give me 10 cedis. So the moment I come to sweep the place and I'm done as you wanted, I expect you to give me the reward. So what you give me in return of my effort, that's what we call reward. Some people call it salaries. Everybody has a name for it, but we are in the context of reward. Now, God, as we all know, is a spirit. And most of the time, the reward God gives us is not natural. It can be a spiritual reward. Let's assume God has given you a healing power. It is not natural. That's a spiritual gift. And at the same time, God can also give someone a house. This is a natural one. It's something that you can touch. So if we take the two cases there's a reward. Now, what are the rewards that God gives to his people? We have many blessings or rewards when it comes to God. And I want to share at least 5 rewards that a faithful servant of God can receive from him if he keeps on serving him faithfully. Let's go quickly to Exodus 23, verses 25 to 27. Exodus 23, 25 to 27. Let's go. It is written, "So you shall serve the Lord your God." Listen, this word. "So you shall serve the Lord your God, and he will bless your bread and your water, and he will take sickness away from the midst of you. No one shall suffer miscarriage or be barren in your lands. I will fulfill the number of your days. I will send my fear before you. I will cause confusion among all the people to whom you come, and will make all your enemies turn their back to you." So if we take these scriptures, the first thing that God gives, or the first reward that God gives to his faithful servant, is abundance. You see, look at the situation right now in Ghana, or let's say all over the world. Look at the inflation, look at the economical breakdown. But there are people that are not even feeling it. They even eat better than when things were normal. Why? They are the servants of God, and God is still blessing them. He's still rewarding them. He's still granting them abundance, and they are not even feeling what others are feeling. This is the first reward that God gives to those who actually serve Him. If you take the second one, it has to do with what? Good health. Let me tell you, today, if you check very well the patient of a cancer or other disease, deadly disease, or majority of them are rich people. What does it mean? It means money is not the synonym of a good health. You can have money and still have disease. Look at someone like Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. All those who are holding today, iPhone, iPad, I don't know the eye you are holding, but the founder of an iPhone, or let's say Apple, it was cancer that took him home. And at this, the money that man had, all the billions he had could not save him. It means you need a supernatural power to keep you healthy, so that those kind of viruses, bacteria, cancers, and all those things will not come and take your life. And this is what God gives to His faithful servant. Good health. And the third one, God gives to His faithful servant, according to these scriptures, is fruitfulness. You won't see any servant of God when the wife will keep on having miscarriage, not being getting pregnant. No, because if we check very well, Genesis 1, when God made a man all the way to two grain, fruitfulness was one of the blessings that God gave to them. That be fruitful and multiply. So if you are really serving God faithfully, your wife will surely be a fruitful woman, meaning she will surely give birth to children. And now, the fourth reward that God gives to those who really serve Him is a long life. Wow, long life. We all know that you can't buy long life. You need someone greater than who you are to help you live longer on this earth. And this is what God gives to those who actually serve Him faithfully. Let's look at someone like Moses. In the book of Deuteronomy 34, verse 7, the Bible says what? Moses was 100 years old, 120 years when he died. Yet, he was still stronger. He was still full of energy. Today, you see even people of 30 years, 40 years, they are weak already. They are even gradually saying goodbye to life, because there's nothing in them to keep them alive. But God gives long life, longevity to those who actually serve Him faithfully. And the last one, reward that God gives to His faithful servants is protection. You see, last time I was just hearing someone told me that when they unlock their gates, they could not believe that armed robbers should break in their house to steal them. But it happened. Armed robbers went and stole those people's money. But when God is with His servants, one of the greatest rewards He gives them is the protection. You see what? See, God will judge His people, but He will have mercy on His servants. Things may be happening wherever you are. I don't know where you are. Maybe you are at the workplace. Maybe where you are, thieves are coming every night to steal people. Armed robbers are coming every night to kill people. But as far as you are God's servant, His protection will be with you, and nothing will happen to you. So these are the things that actually God uses to reward those who faithfully serve Him. And I mentioned them: abundance. I mentioned abundance. I mentioned good health. I mentioned long life. I mentioned fruitfulness. and the machine also protection. So as you are serving God faithfully, these are the things that you are going to have as a reward. I don't know where you are with God now. I don't know whether you just started serving Him 1 year ago or 2 years ago. But one thing I'm sure of is the God you are serving is a rewarder. Bible says in the book of Hebrews 11 verse 3 says that God is a rewarder of them that seek Him diligently. If you keep on serving God diligently, if you keep on serving God with all you have, with your time, with your talent, with your money, with whatever you have at the hand to serve Him with all these rewards will become yours. And one day you become a testimony to the whole world. May God literally bless you. May God keep you wherever you are. I wish you well. And I pray that all your good deeds for the service of God, will be rewarded. Bye-bye.